In 2003, a 42-year-old professional golfer named Danny Briggs made it to the PGA Tour by a single shot. Now, I didn't know anything about Mr. Briggs back then. I've never met him, and it's a good bet that no one watching this has ever heard of him either. So how is it that he's someone I will never forget? In the fall of 2003, my dad and I went to watch the final round of the qualifying tournament for the PGA Tour being held outside of Orlando. Q School, as it was called, was a grueling event. It granted only the top 30 players the chance to play on the PGA Tour the following year. You finished 31st and you'd have to try again the next year, if you played well enough to get back to the Q School in the first place. Well, Dad and I followed a group of 3 players on that last day that were on the number. That means that one shot could be the entire difference. All of them had dreamed of being on tour and practiced countless hours over many years. This was the day their dreams would come true or be dashed. On the last hole, Mr. Briggs had a 2-foot putt to get his tour card. Now, he'd been on the number all day, and even though there were maybe 20 people watching, the tension was palpable. 2 feet between a man and his dreams. He'd made thousands of putts like this over the years, but as he addressed the ball, we could literally see his hands shaking. I could barely watch. I get edgy just talking about it here 15 years later. When the putt went in, everyone there wept. For him and his family, it was tears of joy. For the other 2 players that didn't make it, tears for being so close. And for everyone else, including my dad and I, it just kind of happened. It was that intense. It remains one of the most memorable sporting events of my life. It also highlights some important lessons about financial decision making. Preparation is key because experiencing something live in real time is very different than learning about an outcome afterwards. Now, we discuss more about this on our website in the post titled, "Preparation is Key to Financial Success." Check it out, and if you have questions, please contact us. We'd love to hear from you.